Why does the man in your life suddenly shut down when feelings start to surface? It's not coldness. It's a hidden psychological lock. We dig beneath the surface to uncover the 3 invisible rules that silence him. Today, you'll discover why emotional expression feels like a trap and how to spot the silent warning signs before burnout hits. So, let's start with the first barrier: the missing emotional dictionary. Many men were never given the words for their inner world. It's not that he doesn't feel. His brain literally struggles to translate a racing heart or heavy chest into "I'm anxious" or "I'm hurting." Psychologists call this male emotional disfluency. From boyhood, he learned that vulnerability equals weakness, so his vocabulary for feelings gets locked away. His silence is a language he was never taught. The result? Unexplained fatigue, sudden irritability, or that blank stare when you ask what's wrong. If you've ever felt like you're talking to a wall, this is why. Now, before we move to the second reason, ask yourself, have you ever hidden a fear because you were afraid of looking weak? That fear is exactly where our next point lives: the threat to status and safety. In every social circle, men face an invisible scoreboard that measures competence and control. Admitting deep fear or insecurity can feel like demoting yourself from protector to problem. Opening up becomes a calculated risk. Will they still see me as reliable? Or will I become a burden? To dodge this, many men put on what we call the competence mask. They bury themselves in extra work, hobbies, or logic puzzles, dodging the conversation entirely. He's not avoiding you. He's protecting an image he can't drop. This avoidance isn't rejection. It's a defense mechanism built to preserve a fragile sense of standing. But here's the twist: those swallowed emotions don't disappear. They morph. Which brings us to the third and most misunderstood pattern: anger as an emotional translator. Culturally, anger remains one of the few feelings men are allowed to show openly. So when shame, sadness, or helplessness rises, the brain automatically swaps them for a stronger, safer output: frustration. That sudden outburst over a minor mess? It might actually be a disguised cry of overwhelm. That snappy reply when you ask if he's okay? A veiled signal that he's drowning inside. Anger becomes a protective shell, but underneath, there's a person who simply hasn't been shown a softer way to discharge pain. Next time you see a flash of temper, pause and consider what softer emotion might be hiding right behind the wall. Real strength isn't about staying silent. It's about building the courage to let someone in. If you recognize these patterns in yourself, remember, your inner experience is not a weakness. It's vital information. And if you're supporting a man who seems unreachable, watch for the quiet signals: the withdrawal into work, the sudden temper, the avoidance of eye contact during tough talks. Those are not personality flaws. They're distress signals. Now I'd love to hear from you. What's one emotion that feels hardest to express, even to yourself? Drop your thought in the comments. If this video opened your eyes, give it a like and subscribe to Wines of Thought for more fresh perspectives on the mind.